Today, we are so excited to be hearing from some of the students that have been a part of the Applied AI internship here at the National Center for Secure AI Education. Our students have had the pleasure of working with Mr. Trey Williams from CSI Companies to be able to produce a real program. But the first thing that they did was write the policy that will govern the risk framework for a career navigator that CSI hopes to one day be able to build. And so we're going to have everyone on the team, from students to stakeholders, introduce themselves, and then we will hear the presentation of a policy from one of our students, Peyton. So I'll pass it over to Mr. Lee.
Perfect. Glad to be here. Willie Lee, Solution Architect at JEA, and glad to be a part of the program.
I am Trey Williams. I'm the Internship Program Manager for CSI Companies, but I'm also very excited to be helping facilitate the internship program for the National Center for Secure AI Education. I'm very excited to see what our policy group has for our Next Step Navigator, our AI Career Development Companion.
Greetings, I am Hannibal Grant, a fourth-year architecture scholar from New York, currently studying at the highest of the Seven Hills at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, and I am happy to be interning for the National Center for Secure AI Education.
Hello, everyone. My name is Peyton Watson. I'm currently a junior at Texas A&M Texarkana. I'm a kinesiology major, and I'm also an intern for the National Center for Secure AI Education as a member of the policy team.
Thank you guys so much for introducing yourselves. And as I mentioned earlier, today we are hearing from the students themselves presentations of the policy that they have developed. This is their first official time being able to present the policy to a real life stakeholder. So we're super excited to see the value that they're going to bring to the program and to watch their real life experience in real time. So I'll yield the floor over to you, Peyton, to present your policy.
So today I'll be presenting CSI's company AI risk management policy. This policy is built around the NIST AI RMF framework: govern, map, measure, and manage, applied to 4 key risks in our AI tool called the Next Step Navigator. So first off, who am I? My name is Peyton Watson. I'm a kinesiology major at Texas A&M Texarkana in my junior year. I'm also an intern at the National Center for Secure AI Education, and I am a member of the AI Policy Committee. So why is this important? AI is transforming career development every day of our life now on. It is constantly reshaping how people find jobs and advance in their careers. We can see that with the growing use of AI in staffing and career tools, but if there are potential harms if they're left unaddressed. So some of those harms would be discrimination and bias, privacy breaches, and loss of trust. CSI's policy for the Next Step Navigator demonstrate our commitment to produce a safe, fair, and transparent AI tool called the Next Step Navigator. So first, what is the NIST AI RMF? National Institute of Standards and Technology AI Risk Management Framework. It is a national and international guideline for AI risk management. It's used by some of the biggest companies in the world, such as Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. The NIST AI RMF is applied directly to the Next Step Navigator. In the NIST AI RMF, there are 4 key components: govern, establish oversight and accountability and policy, mapping, identify and document AI system use cases and potential risks, measure, audits, feedbacks, and metrics to assess risk, and manage, minimizing risk with controls, safeguards, and continuous improvement. So the 4 key risks that we have would be discrimination and bias, privacy and data security, accuracy and reliability, system malfunctions, and abnormal behaviors. Pretty self-stated, but discrimination would be unfair or biased AI decisions affecting individuals or group, privacy and data security, unauthorized exposure or misuse of sensitive data, accuracy and reliability, incorrect predictions or inconsistent AI performance, and system malfunctions and abnormal behaviors, technical failures, or unpredictable AI actions. So first, we got discrimination and bias. Bias could appear in resume scoring, interview prep, or job recommendations. We govern it with fairness policies and mandatory developer training. We map it by testing user personas like veterans and parents returning to work. We measure it quarterly using audits with a 5% disparity threshold, and we manage by retraining models, correcting algorithms, and documenting changes in transparency reports. If disparities are found, the development team retrains the model used in the Next Step Navigator within 30 days, and the governance committee approves changes before redeployment. So then we have privacy and security. Users give us sensitive data, resumes, job searches, employment history. So to protect that, we only accept the data that is needed, called data minimization. We also govern this through encryption and strict access. So those are using the most latest standards, Advanced Encryption Standard 256 and Transport Layer Security 1.3. Essentially, you're not getting our data, whether it's sitting still or if we're talking back and forth between the Next Step Navigator and the client. We map these risks by reviewing how job application history is stored and transmitted. We measure through quarterly penetration testing. That's hiring a third party to come out and check our system, make sure everything is good. Monthly security scans and monitoring by the data protection officer. If a breach happens, we manage with a 72-hour incident response, credential resets, and user notifications. A complete full forensic report for leadership within 10 business days must be completed. Then we have accuracy and reliability. So accuracy is crucial for trust. So we govern requiring 85% relevance benchmark and disclaimers that AI is advisory. We map risk. We map risks like outdated labor data, overlooked transferable skills, or geographic mismatches. We don't want our next step navigator saying, "Oh, we got a job for you in California, but you're based in Florida and want to work in Texas." We measure precision and recall monthly metrics combined with user feedback. So we take our client's feedback and we look at it, analyze it, and make the proper step on it. And if accuracy fails, we manage by retraining within 30 days, rolling back unstable versions, and notifying users of updates. Human advisors will provide support if module rollback fails. The last risk will be malfunctions and abnormal behavior risk management. System errors can break confidence quickly. We govern stability with 99% uptime, sandbox testing at least 2 weeks before new releases, and fallback protocols. We map risks like repetitive prompts, nonsensical interview questions, and job recommendations. We measure performance with error logs, uptime reports monthly, and also user report anomalies. And we manage this by having when incidents occur, we open tickets within 4 hours. We're patching bugs within 48 to 72 hours based on severity, and we'll roll back if necessary. Users will be notified transparently, and we also post incident reviews conducted monthly for future prevention and learning. So all of this said, you're thinking, who's going to do what? So we thought of that. So we have the governance committee. They're responsible for reviewing fairness audits, approving retraining, and ensuring that stability standards are met. The AI development team implements fixes, retrains models when accuracy falls short, and keeps systems updated. Our data protection officer, or DPO, leads data security efforts, privacy, compliance, and breach response. Executives provide oversight and ultimate accountability for AI use within CSI's missions and values. And finally, our users even play a role. They provide feedback and report anomalies, helping us continually strengthen the system. Together, these roles create a complete safety net to govern, map, measure, and manage AI risk. So what benefits does this risk management policy bring to CSI? It protects our company's reputation and reduces legal compliance risk by preventing AI-related incidents. It builds trust with clients, partners, and regulators through demonstrable commitment to ethical AI, improves AI system quality and reliability, leading to better outcomes and efficiency, and fosters a culture of responsible innovation and accountability across CSI teams. Next steps will be to officially roll out the policy and communicate across all teams and departments. We would train and educate staff on their roles and responsibilities under the new AI risk management procedures. We'll embed risk checks, part of the govern, map, measure, and manage, into the next step navigator development lifecycle, and we'll review by monitoring implementation progress and schedule regularly policy reviews, updates as AI systems and risk evolve annually. Lastly, CSI is not just building AI, but ethical, responsible, and trustworthy AI. And we do that by following international guidelines, the NIST AI RMF, having systems in place for any unexpected events, proper handling of any data from our clients with regular maintenance and audits and review. With these safeguards, CSI is ensuring the Next Step Navigator is not just another AI tool, but a trustworthy career companion. Any questions?
Wow, Peyton, that was absolutely phenomenal. I loved all of the redundant questions that you asked yourself and you had answers for. I think that those were some great key points to make sure that your stakeholders following along with you, they know what's going on, and you're providing a place for them to follow as you're doing it. I don't have any questions, but I'll let Trey ask some or make some comments.
Feedback initially. Peyton, I don't know if you could see my screen. I was sitting here smiling ear to ear the entire time. Mainly because, one, the policy helps us sell the tool, right?
Mhm.
When it comes time to present to the company, risks and how we're going to mitigate risks is always the importance. One, this shows that you not only understand the tool and the purpose behind it, but you took the next step to also research what CSI does as a whole, how this could fit into their processes, and most importantly, who would help alleviate some of the risks. How are the users involved with that? How can we make sure that the tool that we present and the tool that we put out is not only going to be user friendly, but also efficient to their everyday life? Peyton, absolutely phenomenal job.